People think sin is breaking the law, but I want you guys to understand something. The law was given not so that we can obtain righteousness. The commandments, they were not given so that we can obtain righteousness. When you look at Romans chapter 3 verse 20, it's very clear. The law was given to show sin, to expose sin. But you have to understand, the law doesn't cause sin. God says the law is holy. Something cannot be holy and sinful either. So what people don't recognize is when they see this law that was given by God, they actually think they can obtain righteousness through it. The law only exposes sin. You cannot obtain righteousness through the law. Otherwise, Jesus Christ wouldn't have had to die. If I can just obtain salvation through the law and keeping the commandments, and if it can produce righteousness, then God would not record verses like Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fall short. God will not record these verses telling us that, we cannot keep the law, that it exposes a sin. If we break one, we break them all. So the root of all sin is our fallen nature. It was passed down by who? By Adam. Sin is not something that, when you look at Psalm 51 verse 5, for example, we can take the example of David because David was a man after God's own heart. So David says, behold, Psalm 51 verse 5, behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. What is he saying here? He's confirming that he's born a sinner. Shapen in iniquity, in sin did my mother conceive me. So he was born a sinner. If sin was only actions, why then does King David himself, a man after God's own heart, profess this? Either he's lying, or the truth is we are born into sin because of Adam. Adam's sin passed it down to Cain, all the way down to me and you. It is an inheritance. It is in our DNA that we are sinners.